Heading into Bludenz from the east is a Rail Cargo Austria intermodal. The swap bodies on board are mostly for Swiss or Austrian supermarket chains such as Billa, Merkur or Penny Market, though the orange units are owned by the Austrian parcel carrier Gebrüder Weiss. The company has a depot at St. Margrethen in Switzerland, a stone's throw from the Rail Cargo Austria Wolfurt intermodal terminal. We're now in Vorarlberg County, and being at the end of the Arlberg mountain railway, there are more towns, more people, so there's now a regular local service to the north and west, as well as the mainline through trains. Bludenz is a small city, population about 16,000, but is surprisingly industrial. Most of the industry is in the food sector. Beer, orange juice, yes, we know it's a long way from Brazil, and of course, chocolate. The station building has been renovated rather than rebuilt, so the classic Vorarlberg architectural style still remains. The small city is pleasant, with enough in the way of history to have developed a tourist trade. Of course, there's also skiing in winter in the mountains behind the station. A nice all-rounder of a place. Freight trains are held here ready to be pathed over the Arlberg. We have seen that some ingenuity is required to eke out the capacity. Probably the largest employer in town, after the local authority, is Kraft Foods, who now own the Suchard brand. In Bludenz, Kraft manufacture Milka chocolate, the chocolate bar with the purple cow on the front. The company has production facilities across Europe, indeed the world, and makes a vast range of food products, from biscuits to cheese spreads. It now also, and controversially, owns the Cadbury brand in the United Kingdom. Kraft has a commitment to use rail where possible for collecting ingredients from the ports through distribution of its products to customers. In cooperation with Rail Cargo Austria, they run the Kraft Express intermodal, Bremen to Vienna, and they work with DB Schenker for 2 other shuttles, Berlin and Prague, for its coffee business. A rather interesting private railway can be found at the east end of Wolfurt-OBB station. Platform 1 is used as the terminus for the Montafornobahn. The history of this still private railway goes back before World War II. In the 1930s, German industry was hungry for electrical power to fuel the heavy industries in the Ruhr that were ramping up armament production. One solution was hydroelectric power. How the Austrians were persuaded to cooperate, we don't know. We suppose the usual: money plus employment for people in a remote area. The Montafornobahn was built with German money to bring in construction material to 2 sites along the Ill Valley, where the power plants were built. The centre of activity was Schruns, a village with a population of just under 4,000. The railway to Schruns was, and still is, standard gauge. But beyond, south of Schruns, a 760mm gauge line was built to Partenen at the base of Lake Vermundstausee, where another power station was built. This railway included a rather spectacular elevator that ran between the power station and the dam on the lake.